Hi everybody, this is your announcement for Philosophy 101 for the week of April 27th. Now we are getting close to the end of the semester here. There are just 2 weeks of classes, and then after that, finals week, so that's 3 weeks basically left of our semester. So we're just plugging along here. Okay, so first I was looking through the discussion that you just completed about, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, existence. And I was glad to see that many of you related what we were reading about as far as freedom and choices to current events. And so I'll be looking forward to reading your discussions more carefully as we progress through this week. So we move on to a new module this week and a new topic. So let me minimize myself. So we now are going to start Module 6. And our question for Module 6 is, why does gender matter? Okay, so we're going to be talking about gender in this module. So let me just go through our overview and objectives. This gives you kind of a general overview of the entire module, which is just one piece. So look this over. It says we will consider the question of gender. Further, we will look at how society might make changes to address the inequalities that still persist. Although our video is from the perspective of a Nigerian, there is much that is discussed in the video from which we could learn in our own society. The question of gender may seem like a modern question, but in reality, there have been women philosophers since ancient Greece and before. For example, Socrates was a student of Diotima of Mantinea. She was a philosopher and she was a woman, and she was Socrates' teacher. And in one of Plato's dialogues called the Symposium, Socrates makes many references to Diotima as his teacher, so which kind of endears Socrates more in my eyes. Okay, so let me just move on to the more specific overview. So this is our Learning Activities and Assessments page. So the objectives for our module is to 1. Identify the thesis and supporting arguments of a theory of feminism in a class discussion. 2. Discuss and evaluate a theory of feminism in a class discussion. And 3. Reflect on feminist theory on one's own life in a journal. Okay, so we're not doing the journal. I should probably modify that objective. Okay, so the text for this week, instead of something to read, I'm giving you something to watch. So this is a video, and it's by a writer by and I know I'm going to mispronounce her name. It's Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. She is from Nigeria. The video is about 30 minutes, and it's called We Should All Be Feminists. And so this was a TED Talk that she gave, where she talks about gender issues from her viewpoint growing up in Nigeria. But like I said in the commentary, I think it has interesting questions that we can think about as well here in the West. All right, so what you're going to do this week is Module 6 discussion. So you'll watch the video, and then you can do the discussion questions. So the questions are, according to Ms. Adichie, in what ways do men rule the world? And these are all issues that she talks about. 2. Explain how Ms. Adichie proposes that Nigerian and African society can change to, quote, make a world of happier men and happier women who are truer to themselves. And 3, reflecting on our own society in the United States, what do you think each person could do to make a world of happier men and happier women who are truer to themselves? Okay, so that's our discussion for this week. It is due on May 3rd, which I believe is next Sunday. Okay, so that's what's going on for this week. It's pretty straightforward. And then during finals, you're going to complete one last, I just froze there, sorry about that. You're going to complete one last project, and it's your personal philosophy presentation, and that's where you're going to talk about your own personal philosophy based on what you have learned throughout this entire semester. So when I come back next week for next week's announcement, I'm going to talk to you more about that in detail, about that assignment. Okay, and that's instead of a final exam, that's what you'll be doing. Okay, so I'm going to, in addition to this video, I'm going to post another video to this announcement, which I think is an interesting, it's a pop song by Taylor Swift, and maybe you hate Taylor Swift, maybe you love her, I don't know, but it's an interesting song that she has out right now, which talks about gender issues. So the video I'm going to post is the one with the lyrics, and the little animation that's behind it, I think, is illustrative of what she's trying to say in the lyrics. And so my question for you to kind of comment on is, you know, here's Taylor Swift. She is, I'm sure, one of the most powerful women in the music industry right now. And she makes this song, she writes this song, records this song called The Man. And so it just makes me wonder what's going on here. Why does, you know, a woman as powerful as Taylor Swift, why is she compelled to write a song that makes these statements? So tell me what you think in the comments. And like I said, whether or not you like Taylor Swift or you like or hate the song, that doesn't matter. Let's just talk about, you know, what's going on here. Why does she make this song? What is she trying to tell us? Okay, well, I hope you all have a good week, and I'll look forward to your comments. I would look forward to your discussion, and I hope you like the video by Adichie. It's a really good video. She's very interesting and engaging, and so I hope you think about what she says. Okay, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you who watch these video announcements. I'm glad you're out there. Okay, thanks. Bye.